In today's video, we are going to design this animated website for this fictional snowboard company. We're going to use Figma to design it. We're going to generate assets using Midjourney. We're going to animate those assets using Gemini. And then at the end, I'll show you guys how to package it together and really present it. Let's get to it. Okay, so first things first, we'll jump into Figma. We're going to click on our frame tool here, and then we will go to desktop. And then we're going to choose MacBook Pro 14-inch. This is the idea. We've got the snowboard goggles like this. They're going to be, part of like some pro model. And then we're going to have some text just at the bottom and then a button here. I want to make it really stand out and look very high end. I don't want it to come across as a snowboard company that sells hundreds of different goggles. This is more like the Apple store of snowboard goggles. But these goggles I'm talking about don't currently exist. So let's head over to Midjourney and we'll generate some assets. To start off this prompt, I'm actually going to use a style reference. Now, I found these goggles just online, which I think look quite cool, but this is someone else's creation or product. And we're just going to use it for inspiration. So I'm going to use that image as a style reference. So this is just going to say like product design, inspired by the shape and design, camera, white background, clean background. So Midjourney comes back with these 4 images here. Now they look pretty good. This one's a little bit wonky. There's something going on there. We're just going to click here and rerun it and see what else it gives us. I think this is exactly what we want. So let's just go down here to subtle upscale. We'll click that. And then now we've got our super high res product imagery for this fictional website. So we'll copy this. Now, actually, as a little extra step here, I'm going to bring it over into Photoshop. And I'm going to go select subject, and we're just going to refine this. You can use any sort of background remover tool, and then we can go down here to mask, and then now our image is cut out. Now, as a final little step, what we can also do as well is we can take this little visor, then we do Command X and V, and then we'll just paste that back in to just where it was. And then we can reduce the opacity of this slightly, just like 10% or something. Now, if we save this as a PNG, now this is a massive file size, but we can optimize that down. And then we'll pull that image into Figma. You can kind of see that text coming through underneath because it's goggles. You can see through goggles. It's kind of cool. And then if we click up here, let's actually change this to this color here. This is this kind of nice blue. Right, next up, let's add our text behind. So we'll take our text tool. Now we're going to go Pro Series, and the font that we're going to choose is just Babas New. And we've got this a big size here. It's like 426. And then we've also got -5 letter spacing there. And we're going to get this position just in the center. And then we'll actually make this a gradient. We'll go from white and then we'll just move that behind our goggles there. You can kind of see that text is kind of coming through behind that image, which just looks kind of cool. It's a little extra touch. It's totally not necessary, but it's cool. Now let's do our navigation and logo. So let's go shred, and then let's actually just change the font. We're going to go Inter, and then we're just going to go like black. Size, we'll go like 24, and we'll do something like this. And then, we could go, maybe we'll do like a line. If we go down here to settings, we can maybe do something like this. And then if we rotate that like 45 degrees and duplicate it, then we can take the other one. And now if we select both of them, we'll go up here and then we'll click Union. And then we'll also click Flatten, just so we've got our kind of cross there. We select both of these, then we'll do Shift and A to make it an auto layout. We'll just adjust this a little bit. And then that little X, let's just give it this orange color as well. There's a logo, so let's just use our frame tool, and then we'll draw a frame around it like this. And then we'll go Fill, and we'll make this white. Corner radius, we'll just blast that all the way up so it's completely rounded. For our navigation, we're just gonna go Shop. We'll make sure that's Enter, semi-bold. Super simple navigation. We'll select all of these and we'll go Shift Auto Layout, and then we'll just adjust the gap of these a little bit. Then I've got these 3 icons that we're just going to add in. So we've got kind of a search icon, cart icon, and then you've got like your profile, that sort of thing there. Now these are just in an auto layout as well. This is an auto layout, and this is our logo. So if we select our mainframe here, and on this we go Shift and A, it's going to turn that into an auto layout. And then now we have control. So padding here, let's go 24, and then at the top and bottom we'll do like 16, and then the gap between them we'll do 64, and that's looking pretty good. So here we'll just make sure that's positioned in the center, And then we'll make sure that's positioned like 40 pixels from the top. Now we're almost done with the hero section. We just want to add in a kind of white snow effect on this. And so using Google Images, I'm just going to search something like snow texture PNG. And then if we paste that in, we can do something like this. What we're going to do to fill it out as well, because I love a bloody cloud PNG, we're going to do cloud PNG. And then if we paste that in too, we'll resize this down. And we'll do something like that. Now we could have this sitting just behind the goggles, but maybe having one of them over the goggles or both of them. Just get it fine tuned for how you like. And then we'll take this text here and we'll duplicate this down. The mountain has never been clearer, and we'll make this 32 pixels. And then we'll go like, and then the size of this one, we'll change that to like 24. Then we'll make this a kind of gray, make this an auto layout, and we'll go 24, 16, corner radius full, and then we'll give this a fill that is just black. We select all three of these things and we make that an auto layout. Then we can adjust the gap to something like 24, and there we go, and we're pretty much there. The last final thing, I want to add a mountain image into this background to really tie it all together. So you can generate an image, or you can just find an image online if you're just doing this for fun, and basically drag this to the very back. And I just have the opacity of this kind of down to like 18-20%. So now you've got your website hero design down in Figma. You've got a few options. You could either work on fleshing out the rest of the page into a full web store, which could look something like this. And then if you want to then turn that web page into a functioning website, you could use something like Framer. Now I have a whole video on turning a website design into a Framer website, so go check that out if that's what you want to do at this stage. But what we want to do just with this, because we want to be able to just present this to a client, so we're going to take this design and we're going to jump into Jitter and we're going to animate it. Okay, so if we click on our main frame here and we go down here, we can search Jitter. Now there's a plugin that takes it straight from Figma into Jitter, and then we can just open that in Jitter. Sometimes it might mess up the positioning just a little bit, so you can kind of fine tune that. But now what we're going to do is we're going to click up here, which is a new thing in Jitter, and it's going to just kind of do a lot of the work for us. We're just going to click cinematic, and then we'll do brainstorm. And then now we've got a pretty cool looking video that's just done that automatically. Now this isn't going to be functional on a live website right away, but this is a really good way of just getting inspiration for when it comes to turning it into an actual website. Now we're going to head over to Google Gemini for one little final ingredient. So we're going to ask it, generate me snow spray as if you're skiing into it. It should be realistic white snow on a solid black background. Gemini comes back with this image here. Can you animate this into a video with a perfect loop? Comes back with this here. Now that's almost good, but that's a lot of snow. So I say I need it to be 50% less snow and not have any cropping at the top. Now there's still some cropping, but that's less snow. And so we're going to take that video and we're going to download that. Then in Jitter, if we go to our snow layer and we replace the media and then we change the layer mode of that and play with the layer modes to, let's say, something like this. And then now if we preview it. So once you get to this stage, you could either just take your Jitter video and you could share that to your client or share that online, add it to your portfolio. If you did the full website design, you could take that and you could jump into Framer, turn it into a fully functioning website. But let's just say you wanted to show off each of these in a nicer way. You could do that using my app that I made called Show Off. This is the app here, and I'll show you how easy it is to mock up your design. Let's just say you've got a full long web page in Figma and you want to show that off. Well, you can just export that as one big image and you can simply just add it into Show Off. Now we'll go here, device orientation, we'll go landscape, canvas, we'll go 16:9. We'll resize this slightly, just something like that. And then the background color, let's just color pick something like this. Now we can click preview animation and it's going to just scroll through our website design that we just made. But let's just say you want it to stop at certain sections, then we can do that. We can click down here and then we'll go human step and we'll go custom stop. So we'll just do something like this. Then this section, we've got this 10-second video showing off our design that we just made. And it's going to export it out straight in our browser. And if we wanted to, we could also add our video straight into Show Off and we can just export that in the exact same way. So hopefully this was useful. This is all the tools I do to kind of play around in Figma, come up with a concept, design it, generate assets, bring it to life using Jitter, and then present it to clients and on my portfolio using Show Off. If this was useful for you guys, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Again, this video is really just mainly about the design part. If you guys are here for design and development, then you can check out my video on Framer. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video.